live on YouTube, and I've
Oh,
done it.
someone else hit that. Was that
I did
you?
it.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Espark.
Yeah, you're
Beautiful.
welcome.
Wait, so Espark, how did you type in chat? Oh, was it like the
I'm
pre-stream?
watching on my computer. I'm watching as me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're stream sniping?
Oh.
Ban.
Well, speaking of stream sniping, his name is Yeti Peaks.
No, I'm giving
you're saying-
technical assistance, not stream sniping.
You're saying that the person that couldn't stream is watching our stream. That's a wild allegation, actually.
I like my cheese drippy, bruh. Very interesting first comment.
I like my cheese.
But we
brother.
welcome you nonetheless. Hello.
Oh yeah, DJ Salad has been chatting this whole time. He's been there from the last bracket. Welcome back,
Nice.
DJ. Yeah.
Why do I have two Astrias friended? And why do they have the exact same username? That's funny.
Alrighty. Waiting for some matches to get going here so we can...
I'm about to start streaming mine as soon as I get artists into the VC.
Who are you playing against?
Artists. So like, I don't know if you want to see that because like bad gameplay and all, but
Bad gameplay. Pugs, you
sorry,
just
I
have to...
slipped out.
If you keep improving, then you'll make your
That was
gameplay more entertaining.
I was talking about artists, but okay, cool. Anyway, bye.
Alrighty.
Are we gonna watch who's playing? Artists and Pugs?
In just a second.
Woo!
It's
My
saying,
opponent has not shown up, so I will stick around.
it is saying that the bit rate is lower than recommended.
Oh, well. I get that sometimes. That just means your computer sucks. You know what I did? I bought a new computer.
All my Tempest players are not showing up. This is really annoying. I'm gonna scold them. You know.
If the bit rate is low, it usually still works. It might just be a little laggy.
I hope it's not too laggy. I'm going to try to up the bandwidth here.
I just see you
Just
waiting
I'll
for a
try
game to
fun
start.
gameplay.
I
Yeah,
don't see any
because waiting
actual.
for a stream to hop on.
That's fair.
All
Well,
right,
as
looks like we have
artists
some
and
streams
Pugs
going.
They are going, so
let
you can
me
test it.
get that open.
Mm-hmm.
And see if it's working. Is it showing up on the stream?
There's always a lag.
It just looks black.
Yeah, I'm seeing a black screen. Let me try this. Perfect. Okay.
I see the bullet logo. So that's something.
Yep. Now I'm gonna get these streams open.
There we go.
I see it. Watch stream. Nice.
Perfect.
Maybe I should watch this.
Is Artis's brightness really low for anyone else?
How are they? Yeah, no, it is. How are they on turn 4, though? This is incredible.
Yeah, they're playing at blazing fast speed.
They're doing bullet at bullet time?
Yeah, that's
What?
exactly right. All right.
I don't know. Is this because Artist is a light mode user? Is this how he sees the rest of the world?
Talk about the game.
Wait, Artist is a late... Okay, anyway.
Artist is... That's an interesting way to... I guess his rider is safe for now. That's a really aggressive play, though, to push his rider out west.
Yeah, but it might pay off for him here because Pugs has got that 5 HP rider just chilling on the village.
Pugs will be fine.
Yeah,
He's
if
got
he
2 riders to
sieges-
unsiege with.
Yeah.
Like, Pugs would have to try to lose his village. Yeah, I guess he really wants roads. He really wants some way to upgrade that city, but he doesn't have all that many stars. And I think he can still just buy roads here. Like, just buy roads and turn.
Who are you thinking is favored on this map? I kind of like Artis's city setup here if he gets that village in the east, but Pugs has his early economic advantage, so...
I don't like Artis's position with all the mountains like west of his capital. It's difficult for him to push anything there. Like, it's that one city Pugs has is a weakness, but with Pugs' eco and the number of riders he has, he is fine.
Yeah, I think this early game economic advantage is going to snowball a little bit for Pugs, especially since I think he's going to look at an explorer here. Decides for a workshop instead, maybe...
He's getting sieged regardless. I guess he might not. It's possible. Yeah, no, he's definitely getting sieged.
Yeah. I don't know, I might have liked trying to go
Yeah.
for the lighthouse there, but...
Yeah, he gives up a lighthouse to Artis. I think he definitely needed to just get roads last turn.
Pre-capture?
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to train that warrior, but it would have delayed Artis in getting that lighthouse in the east. If he gets sieged on that west city, so he doesn't lose any stars there. But that's in the past.
Yeah,
Different game
getting
now.
a workshop prior to getting sieged is certainly
Kinda
a
kooky.
choice.
And Pugs is upset about not getting that ruin, I'm sure. There's no village up here, and he knew that. Well, he had the information to know that, I guess. I should say. Pugs is just working on defending this middle city, but he's doing it in such an interesting way. Like, getting his warriors killed.
Clearly is unimpressed with Pug's play up until this point, but the position remains in favor of Pugs, who has a city
He at least has a
advantage.
3rd city, yeah.
So his
He's getting
potential
both his warriors killed
misplays
here.
may not have caught up to him quite yet.
I
But
mean, at the moment, he's fine. Like, he just has to defend with the riders he has.
yeah, and it looks like Artis left that 5 HP rider in a place that Pugs can kill it. So
He could kill it and then get a siege on that city.
Artis is on a ruin here in the east as well. Looks like Artis leaves open a siege. Does Pugs see it? Oh, there's actually warrior zone of control, so not quite what he was looking for there. Maybe wanted to try and kill the other warrior too, but I don't think there was a way for him to do so.
Yeah.
I think for now he's got to try to pick up some of the lighthouses on this map, because if he gets the rest of them, that's a giant in his capital with Eye of God. And that will really, I think, get him back into this game. Artis, on the other hand, going for border growth in capital, looking at all those resources, gets a forestry ruin. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh. What a phenomenal ruin for Artis. Holy cow. That
Nice,
might...
big, beefy border growth.
Yeah.
He's got the triple layer burrito on his capital or something. But
Yeah.
the resources to turn that into a giant are a little lacking. I mean,
They
it is
are
hard for me to see with the
indeed.
brightness, but
I was gonna say the brightness is getting me off guard a little bit, but bear in mind
I wasn't expecting it.
it is pretty late for the Europeans.
Okay, okay.
Gets a pop ruin. Oh my goodness, Pugs.
Yeah, the climbing is really nice. He's got the lighthouse he gets in the west. It means no explorer ruin over there. It means he can step on this ruin over in the east if he wants to.
Yeah.
He can penetrate and do the capital. Like, fantastic climbing pickup.
Yes.
Just putting it out there. And with that, he also gets this fantastic Poppy Ruin, which means that now it's just like mining for a giant.
Yup. He could do that next turn, as early as next turn, or maybe chooses to tech into forestry here, to try and level up some of his other cities. But mining looks really good. I mean, 2 level 2 forage spots, 4 mines. It's not uncommon for Imp, but we definitely don't see this opportunity every game. Pugs might
Yeah,
win
mining
the early.
Smitheries, 2 giants on his capital, another giant on his like northeast city,
Exactly. So,
and it's fast.
well, comparatively fast, because he still only has 11 stars per turn. So
Yeah,
Smitheries
he's gonna
will
get a
cost
Star
you.
Ruin, we know it. Come on.
It is Pugs. He did get a Star Ruin and a Rhodes Ruin in his first match of the last bracket. So,
One against Astria.
yeah. Or not against Astria. It was against oh, it was against Astria.
I wasn't even here and I knew this. Step up your game. I'm kidding. Nah, I'm kidding.
It may
All
not have
right.
been against Astria because I think he won the game where he got both of those ruins. Oh my
Okay. Well,
goodness.
that's fine. You know, another population. Like, okay, Pugs, you can click OK. It's all right. You're allowed to click OK.
I
We,
think
we know what a
Pugs is having a
population
moment
ruin
of
is.
silence for his
His
opponent.
opponent. Yeah, he doesn't even need Smithery for the next giant now.
Gets all that
Just
vision.
getting all I wasn't expecting that rider there, actually. Did Pugs like track it earlier?
And Pugs has got
That's kind
that.
of funny to see it. I was.
You won't catch Pugs forgetting about those rider placements. I'll say that much. At least not in this game.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, I was sure he was gonna
Didn't
use his
place
Park of
down the
Fortune
monument.
on
Yeah, that's
Moab.
interesting.
That's another really easy giant there, or at least just getting 5 stars and like 1 star per turn back on his West City.
Yeah, I mean, that would have helped him get another giant in his capital. He can push out the capital giant, try to just kind of blitz Artis a little bit here. Artis, on the other hand,
Yeah.
pushing towards his own giant, is going to pick it up this turn with a pair of lumber huts.
I mean, Artis has like 1 and like a second giant with math or something. Pugs should have
Artis
3
going for
giants
an
coming in.
aggressive siege. It likely will not hold.
I was really close to veteran, but
Yeah.
not even a veteran would have held.
Yeah, Pugs has a lot of units in the area right now. Is going to be able to comfortably unsiege this.
Pugs can still giant push his giant here. He's just gotta, use that monument to get some stars. Not that, that's his only play or anything, but I like it. Roads. Okay, he's gonna use roads and his Park of Fortune on his capital, I guess. Okay. I mean, like, I am physically in pain, but he's trying to push quickly. He's trying to get his giant in as fast as possible. And what's a faster way of getting his giants in the game than with roads?
Yeah, I mean, going to be able to also harass Artis' cities.
Don't do it, Pugs. Don't do it. Don't
Chris,
do it.
your
No.
stream is black.
I think that was a momentary thing because
Okay.
it's currently showing up.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's back now. Sorry about that. Continue.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
also your
Wonderful,
purple
wonderful.
thing is on top. Streamer
It
mode.
is.
got it.
Okay.
Done.
No one wants to see that streamer mode notification, Chris.
I forget about
It's-
it. I'm just too focused on this gameplay.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to bring you the highest quality commentary that he's capable of because he loves you.
Exactly.
Artist,
Much
on the
appreciated.
meanwhile, hating Pugs, wants to give him as many giants as he possibly can. He's gonna use that border growth really nicely, pick up another giant there.
Yeah,
think-
we had a question in the chat about why forestry was helpful for Artis, and besides having a lot of forests, it was right after he got this border growth, and so he can really before he had forestry, he wasn't really able to take advantage of it, but being able to chop and then having all these easy upgrades. That forestry ruin was really great for him early in the game.
Yeah. I'm kind of confused why that, East City's still level 1, but much more interested in getting these giants out quickly.
I think
He
he hasn't
isn't
had a
pushing
chance to
them
upgrade
that
it.
much.
Artis has been doing a good job of producing units and preventing himself from falling behind in that department. So far, a pretty even game from both sides. Looks like Pugs is going to be eyeing this siege.
He's got it, yeah.
In the
He's got a killer
east.
monument too. No siege. He doesn't care about the
Goes
1 star. He
for Eye
wants
of
2
God
monuments.
instead.
He's gonna get his killer monument, his Eye of God. What is he gonna use the monuments for?
I mean, I hope
He's
he's
got-
going to get stars back because we wanted that before. We wanted to see Pugs drop it in one of his level 2 cities. Gets a nice little veteran here. Maybe he's going to want to save that veteran.
You might just siege now. No,
Wrote it back.
no. That rider
Let's
dies.
see.
Yeah.
I
Really?
definitely want to see... No, Pugs, don't
No,
put it
not in
there.
the forge.
Oh, no. Wait, he has another
Oh.
forge spot. He has another forge spot. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We can forgive him.
You can forgive him.
I see. I mean, not all of us are as forgiving as I am.
Magnanimous. Yeah.
We'll say Inno's the evil commentator in this duo.
What?
condemning players for their plays.
Ooh.
I see the
I can't believe what I've seen artists do. Grr.
Getting angry at artists for not leveling up the East City.
Believe it or not, I am shaking my fist right now seeing these
Yeah.
plays.
You want to start a riot against this bullet gameplay. But
Well, who wouldn't?
no cloaks coming out from either player, so riots are going to be a little ways off.
No riots. I get it. I get it.
No roads from artists either. These
Yeah.
writers would really appreciate that, I'm sure. Well, I'm saying a couple paths for artists. Roads, get the writers active, start, doing something. I'm not too big a fan of that because he needs to deal with these giants. Or mathematics. He's got a really nice capital with those mountains, which were a problem for him, now blocking Pugs' riders. Get his catapults going into the game, activate them. Also gets him a giant on that east city. Because right now, his, Far East city, it's not going to be his city for much longer. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, he's got Pugs has a veteran warrior lined up too. Interesting tile for that other warrior, but
Oh,
no,
beautiful
he wants
veteran
to
siege.
walk his wants to walk his giant in there.
Yep.
Now 2 veterans.
I think Artis is on the ropes
Farming.
here.
Pugs has to be careful not to push himself too much. Artis does have his own 2 giants. If he starts pushing them into Moep, potentially a problem. He does have his monument. He's gonna use it for just another capital giant.
Yeah, it's got to be scary for Artis to see a third giant coming out of the same city. Very high level capital here for Pugs. Artis gonna be able to unsiege his second city, but unfortunately cannot unsiege his east city, which is going to fall to Pugs with that double veteran siege. Really nice management of kills there. Artis still has
That
these 2
Far
giants.
East city looking like it's a very proud toddler. I can, mama.
Well, unfortunately for Ikamama.
There we go. There we go. Hey! It's still level 3. He's got that lumber hut he needs.
Oop, gets the
And, like-
killer monument. There it is. That is a giant.
Okay,
for
that's how you got
Artis.
the yeah.
That's a nice play there.
Seeing some catapults on capital would be nice too.
Being able to stabilize. Yeah, a catapult. I mean, the terrain gen around Artis's capital and that border growth are really helping him have a safe spot to train catapults.
Yep. As soon as he catapults come in, he takes care of Pugs' giants. He advances with his own. He has a solid game plan, solid way
Yeah.
to progress.
So now Pugs is going to have to balance having the city advantage and not overextending. Right? If he overextends here, he could give Artis the opportunity to counterattack. Is going to be.
I mean, the thing is, Pugs sees, oh, I've got more cities than him, so he's going to pull everything back into defense and really rely on the fact that he's just producing more stars, can make more units. But if he pulls back too far, Artis does have the game plan with mathematics. Just train some catapults on that beautiful capital, then just start pushing them into the giants, and then once the giants are taken care of, he's got his own giants to push in against a bunch of riders.
Yeah.
So just defending isn't going to be enough. He's going to have to do something. Right now he's being very passive by just pulling all of his units back. It's solid defense for now, but he's going to have to figure out something. No capture! Artis does have the opportunity to take out that city now if he is able to invest in roads.
2 roads
I wasn't
is
ready for
all it
this.
takes.
Okay, well, he's got to use a different rider in order to kill there, but yeah,
It's
no
okay.
roads, so he just
I
picks up
think
that
roads
kill.
is a little too expensive.
Yeah.
Goes for climbing.
You're just looking at making more giants. No catapults.
Has the opportunity to get another giant in capital.
Yeah, Pug's going unpunished for not capturing. He's just going to pick up some text probably a bit cheaper now.
Yeah, in fact, it did cost Artis an extra star because Pugs didn't capture the city. Pugs was maybe waiting to try to do something a little bit more splashy, trying to get a few more techs.
He's trying to get rid of his population cap.
I think so.
That's why I was checking the cities, like origin cities.
Goes
Yeah, he's going to pick up
goes
archers here.
archery, beautiful. And now catapults.
Yeah, the archers chip away at the giants. The catapults aren't as much of a problem. I'm sorry for taking what you were going to say.
No, you took the words right out of my mouth.
He's advanced. Like the only thing that separates Pugs' giants from Artis' cities are Artis' giants.
Yeah.
The archers will chip away at those guys. Pugs doesn't care about doing it as fast as humanly possible because he's got twice the city count.
So this delayed capture from Pugs is really interesting because he does end his turn with only 2 stars. So may have actually calculated out the tech costs to know that he needed to wait 1 turn before capturing the city if he wanted to go get archery. Artis going to throw a unit into the giant.
No, he had enough stars. He'd have had without getting sieged over in the east. He would have got the extra 1 star per turn there, and then the tech costs would have only been up 3.
This is true.
But he profited 2 stars off of this, so yeah, there we go. That's a catapult.
Nice catapult. He's actually safe in that position. I do not see a way to break through and hit that catapult, and it's in a wonderful spot to pick away at Pug's giants.
He's targeting that east city. If I'm Pugs, I don't really mind losing that east city.
Yeah, if Artis takes it back, right, it's only 3 stars per turn. Nothing else really going on with that city.
Yeah, it's not like this will... The big thing is, if Artis does use that catapult, like, immediately, that means he's giving up his ability to train any other units there.
Right.
So he's got to like walk it back, walk it somewhere other tile. So he did protect it for this turn, but Pugs is chipping away at those warriors, the rider that was there, like all of the units that were protecting the catapult. So artist like walks away, doesn't get to use it, and then Pugs advances with the archers next turn, or riders next turn rather.
That being said, I think he may have
What's this
overextended
veteran?
a little bit here. If artist
Yeah, artist is gonna
chooses
be able to punish him. Some, like he's got all those riders over in the east.
Yeah, artist does not have to shoot the giant here with his catapult. He can focus on killing other units.
I'm picking up the easy kills.
Yeah. We'll see if he can find the line to protect his catapult.
Without roads, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah,
Like the archer and that veteran rider are gonna team up, otherwise like archer and warrior.
I like retreating the catapult
Yeah.
here, but it's still not safe. It's going to get hit by the veteran rider.
It's gonna
Another-
get killed if Pugs uses that archer too.
Yeah.
If he can clear these other units. Okay, doesn't seem like Pugs is interested in that. He's fine with just getting some damage.
Oh, artist is going to
Yeah,
resign.
artist is just going to resign.
Yeah, loses the catapult there, and that is the game.
Pugs still playing it out for some reason. Espark is playing. Espark is streaming.
Espark is playing. I think we should go jump over there and take a look. All right.
No, DJ Sal left us while we were...
He's working 3 hours. No. But welcome to the newcomers to the stream.
We were commentating. We were too busy. We were too busy yapping to even say anything about it.
I will say,
An
switching
impressive number of
between
Polytopia games, though.
switching between the streams and the live chat is mildly lag inducing. So it's difficult. We have some mic echo going on.
Pugs. Pugs, figure out your echo before you say anything here.
Well, I'm not echoing. I didn't even say anything.
Let's see if that's
Yeah,
true.
so why does it happen that every time we hear an echo, your voice, like the green circle around your profile picture lights up?
Because I'm like breathing into my mic right now. And my computer's really loud right
Let's see if it's still echoing. I think it sounds good.
now.
Spawns are up. Pugs,
Oh my
I'll
god,
turn
they're
it over to
starting?
you if you would like to co-commentate with Inno.
Oh, okay.
This is good, this is good. They're archers. What do archers do, Pugs? Explain.
They go pew.
Alright, and what do warriors do in Hoodrit games?
Die.
Exactly, they go blah! Blah! They have little X's over their eyes.
It looks
So-
like Espark has started a 24-hour bullet game. Clearly wants to be here for a while.
Based. Hold on, let him cook. Let him
Espark says, no! Actually, hold on, I gotta hit Espark with the reading the rules is OP.
cook.
Oh no.
Base. Hold up. Let him go. Hey, she
Is going to identify the optimal strategy for Espark here to start a good bullet game. Excellent call out by Inno, recognizing that the optimal strategy is to read the rules to play a bullet game.
People read the rules? What? That's crazy. I've never read them in my life.
As someone who can't read, I can confirm that it has been a detriment to me in my life.
When to be fair, reading the rules is great because then you don't follow them. Like, I've just been stream sniping every single game. It's great.
And here we have an example of someone who is going to get themselves disqualified for claiming that they cheat.
No, I was joking. I'm saying, no.
Is it against the rules to stream sniping? I haven't read the rules yet.
Yes.
Here we have another example of a player who might benefit from reading the rules.
You can't stream snipe in 1984.
If you want to read the rules, the average reading time is less than 2 whole minutes.
Holy cow!
Oh my god. Espark knew what she was doing when she sent that 24 hours. She wanted the free bonus into this. She's excited. Wait, that's not Espark. This is Civet. Oh no!
Oh no! Espark has bonused into 6 animals for her opponent. This is a disaster.
What she should have done now, then she should have.
This is the Hindenburg.
I hope it's not the Hindenburg. We don't want the stream to crash.
She should have done.
No, nothing that bad. Nothing actually bad.
But Espark, oh no, moves the archer first. Would have been able to maybe contest the village between them. Civet is going to step on it, and now Espark may not be able to do anything about it.
She's got to watch the Polychamps Hoodrick guide upcoming.
Indeed. Where we go over the intricacies of playing Hoodrick in the live game. Civet does meet Espark here.
He gets the godliest of explorers from his capital. What am I witnessing?
You are witnessing greatness in the making. Civet is going ham.
One for the history books. Yeah, Espark skipped that upgrade last turn.
Espark getting the upgrade in capital, getting another warrior, solidifying, getting some units. Civet is going to look to prevent Espark from capturing the middle city. Gets that nice level 3 upgrade from those animals in capital.
Just gonna work out now, just a couple archers. Aggressive.
Yeah, but with
you can play aggressively, you can play passively, you can play whatever you want when you get this kind of spawn, so.
Civet is just having fun, guys. And when you get 6 animals in your capital, you too can have fun.
If you want to play a game where you only make archers, go for it.
We should do an advertisement for Hoodrick. It'd be really funny, actually.
We do have an advertisement for Hoodrick.
We do?
We do.
Does it talk about...
No spoilers, of course.
No spoilers? Okay. I have to go back and watch this. I've been thinking of some absolute bangers for the advertisement. But...
No, the Hoodrick advertisement is only upcoming.
Oh, it's not published yet?
If you're watching this in the stream, yeah, you're getting this...
Sneak peek
you're getting access.
Civet, another great explorer. Gonna get the lighthouse. Gonna get 2 lighthouses. Holy cow. You
can train a million archers, you can get only explorers, and you'll be alright.
Civet went back to the 1500s to find some explorers that did their job. And
have you seen the maps that those 1500s explorers put out?
I sure have. I think he found Magellan. That's all I'm saying. I think he found Magellan. I mean,
you better start calling Civet Henry the Navigator or something, because he's a princely guy. Well, I guess he didn't invest in any navy here, but
the Navigator is going to invest in fishing on Drylands.
That's what he might.
Yeah.
If he really wanted to, what's stopping him at this point from, buying fishing?
True. I mean, at this point, he can do no wrong. He's gotta look for a way to close out this game, though. Right now, he's putting pressure. He's forcing Espark to defend, but Espark developing a line of archers in the east is going to be able to look at that central city, maybe even secure the ruin. Can also go for those lighthouses.
Ah, what is this? It wasn't an explorer that got 2 lighthouses?
Is that a
Ugh,
riding ruin?
trash. Yeah. Ugh.
As we
More
see here,
riders.
Civet, rewarded for making risky choices, once again gets a great result. Riding Ruin is going to help him close out the game. I feel like I'm imparting caster curse every time I speak. I said he needed to close out the game, and the game gave him a Riding Ruin, so here we are. Espark picking up that lighthouse is going to make that level 3 upgrade in capital a little easier. Pugs, what do you think? What do you think of this game?
Pugs left to play his own game.
Oh, Pugs left. I was wondering why I
But
wasn't
it's very
commentating.
upsetting because he's my favorite commentator.
He's your favorite commentator?
Yeah, there's like, who else would it be? I can't even think of a name. Oh, he's pushing everything into the Espark's capital. He's getting forestry. Is he just gonna? Yeah, he's just gonna chop here. He doesn't even want to upgrade to forestry. He just wants to kill all Espark's archers. This is, dare I say it, dictionary definition of based. Not turkey based, just based.
Well,
Is he gonna get the giant though?
I don't know how to feel about continuing to commentate with InnoFunny after that shot, but I'll do my best.
Like archer shots?
I mean, for all I know, you had a firing squad ready because that was lethal. But I'll do my best. I'm here. I'm still commentating for y'all. Some of us here are more appreciated than others. We've learned that the hard way together. But speaking of people we appreciate, Espark playing in the bracket for the first time in a while has had to stream these events for the remainder. Not doing too badly whatsoever. Just facing an absolute juggernaut in Civet and these explorers and these ruins.
Defending capital with this wall here.
Going to use a wall to defend the capital.
Yeah. Very solid because she's on her way to a giant. She's got to get mathematics, looks like.
Yeah.
Or like a lighthouse and could border growth potentially.
Forcing Civet back here. But Civet is going to get the first giant of the game on turn 9. And the monument's going to get him 5 stars back. And that is a great sequence right there. Both players are kind of struggling economically. So having that little boost is going to make a big difference. Especially since Civet wants to continue to train units to continue to apply pressure. Gets a nice veteran warrior on that defense bonus. That is going to be an
That's a veteran warrior
pain.
he'd been looking at for a long while there.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
that I mentioned this before. Maybe I should have mentioned it before earlier, but he was looking at the kills on his warriors around there, and actually changed up his attack order based on the fact that he knew he was getting this veteran set up. Go back, you'll see exactly what turn I'm talking about if you know what I mean. But nice veteran warrior there surrounding Espark's capital.
Yeah, and remember,
Espark can like
pull
pull up an archer kill, but oh man.
Just 4 hits is needed to siege a walled warrior. So
Yeah, walled defender, you can forget about it. Walled warrior, yeah.
Espark going to resign. It was a tough position. Civet got an excellent set of explorers. A nice ruin. Going to be able to close out the game. Well played to both sides. Alrighty. While we're waiting for both players. What other games are going on?
And Pugs is playing. That started a while ago. That Hoodrick game looks like it's been done. Artist is just starting to play Vouch right now, though.
Okay, let's go over there.
And I don't think Chris is here yet, so
I am here
if I
now.
say anything, Chris. Oh, good. Whew. Wouldn't have wanted to say that with Chris around.
Uh-oh.
Whew.
So as we can see, Inno continues to say mean things about me behind my back.
I didn't say anything about you, Chris.
What a big meanie.
Oh my god.
I
Vouch was
wish
going
only
crazy, going
fishing ribbons
ham.
on Drylands upon you.
Well, let me deafen Chris so that I can say this real quick. Chris is my favorite Bullet co-commentator. Alright, let me go ahead and undeafen him. Vouchful is popping off, going ham,
Did
like
Inno
it's
just deafen
Christmas or
himself? Did anyone else
Thanksgiving.
just see that? I think he just deafened himself. Oh, good, you're undeafened. Okay, great. We can go on with the commentary.
So he's got... The reason Vouchful's position is looking like a Christmas ham right now. 3 cities against 2, and look at how aggressively his archers are placed. Unfortunately, not quite aggressively enough to shut down Artis's unit production as much as he'd like to. He's getting close, though. Okay, he's going to push in here, get that kill. Artis can only kill one of these archers in retaliation. Vouchful does have a problem with his unit caps, but he's going to train another archer over there. And he's going to just keep pushing into Artis's
nice pop
position.
ruin for Artis.
Wait, I can see Artis's screen now. It's bright again.
Yeah. Artis gonna use the lighthouse this turn to get a giant. Great play. But he's gonna need more than a giant if he wants to stabilize here.
Normally, that's enough. Against Hoodrick, it's never enough.
Yeah, I mean,
Do not put it in your sawmill spot.
Hopefully Artis doesn't put it in the sawmill
Oh,
spot.
scary.
Sigh
Alright,
of
you can
relief
get like a
from-
warrior here.
Sigh of relief from everyone involved when Artis does not put it on the sawmill spot.
I'm gonna see Vouch will maybe attack that east lighthouse around the village. Yep.
You know, I would say Vouch is still favored despite Artis having this giant. Would you agree with that?
Yes. No elaboration. Yes.
Absolutely no elaboration. I mean, what more needs to be said? Make Archer win game is one of the mottos of the Kraken team. So, well, make
The
giant
bullet
win
logo
game
does
is
not
also
change.
another one of the mottos. But we're focusing on the archers right now, guys.
Yeah. No, both sides have very good chances right now.
Yeah.
Vouchful's position is hampered by the fact that his cities are all level 2, and it's difficult for him to train more units. He is pushing and likely to win this village in the east in contest, so he's gonna have... He should, at least. You know, he still has to play for it and fight it out to actually get it. But eventually he's going to have probably double the city count, so long as he can take care of this giant before it takes any of his cities. He should be fine throughout the later game. Artis, on the other hand, the giant is going to soak up a ton of archer hits and allow him to actually train his own army. All the while, because his city is higher level and because he's down a city, he's going to have more income and his techs are going to cost less for him. So things like riders, like even teching into knights, so long as he's able to train one, because Vouchful's archers are getting really close, very uncomfortable for him. He's got a lot of things, like anything he wants to do, he can, really.
Nice lighthouse play by Vouch to actually upgrade his capital here and get some more stars. Can now start picking away at this giant. Artis has got to decide.
Yeah, he's got to get into forestry now. He just doesn't have a choice. He does have a choice, I suppose. Just getting more
doesn't-
archers instead.
He decides to get more archers.
If he'd chopped twice, he could have gotten a forestry and upgrade on his West City archers on those two front ones, but he would have been, a little up in income. I think a little more capable of taking on this giant pushing into him, but
Here we have organization by artists.
different game.
Going to go for what looks like a border growth here. Yeah,
Yep.
with just one
Very
chop
strong,
can
very
trade
solid.
2 units. Is definitely going to want to chop for an archer here to keep up the unit production. Remember, units are everything. Giant is nothing without its friends.
That's a 10 HP warrior, right? Vouch has.
Yeah.
Is it?
9
Can't you
HP.
just
Where?
walk
The one north of
Oh,
the city? No.
Great play by
Is it?
artists, chopping to get an archer here.
You'll see a nice solid siege. And just I think he's gotta attack the giant here. If he wants to kill one of the archers, he gives up an easy 2 archer kills to the giant and the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not worth it to lose 2 of his archers to take out one.
Yeah.
Start chipping away at the giant.
So artist is playing well here.
You could take out an archer because Vouch has to. Not artist has to unsiege his city.
Yes. I think it would actually make his position really uncomfortable if he advances the archers further. Because artist will just be marching his giant into no man's land.
He doesn't even have to kill the archers. He can.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
this
this all
is
works.
textbook.
Everything works.
This is textbook from Vouch. Just
This is the archer firing squad. There's the one warrior there. The warrior's gonna die.
yeah.
An army of only archers. This is something you only see with Hoodrick.
Exactly. And it works. I mean, when you can prevent your opponent from really training anything valuable in their cities, they can't do much about it. And we saw how Vouch converted his early city advantage into this unit advantage. Swords and Ruin's not going to do a whole lot for him, but probably didn't need a Ruin to win this game. It's just,
He's only got like level 2 and then like a couple of level 3 cities against Vouch was level 4 and 5s. But he just has archers.
he's got a lot of archers. That being said, there is room for him to falter here. Does not quite have enough
Absolutely.
units to
He's playing on the
take-
razor's edge.
Yeah. Really wants to get this veteran archer, but just won't be able to. Oh, chooses to sacrifice a 2 out of 3 kill archer. Is gonna get another level
That's
2
kind of
city.
strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
Because
that.
if it would, yeah, if the artist was gonna kill it otherwise, I don't know, he could like giant push the warrior into getting a kill. Doesn't seem like he's got math or the stars for that yet.
Yeah.
Alternatively, like he would have to use the giant to kill the 5 health archer.
This is a nice opportunity for Artist to train a pair of archers. Artist is working on stabilizing here. He's got a lot of stars saved up too. We'll have 19 stars next turn to play around with. And Vouch has no front line. So if Artist can produce a few more units and trade off with Vouch, the game will start to even out. If Artist gets that second giant, can really look at turning it around. Doesn't manage to kill that warrior. That warrior's going to get a nice kill on the archer. Vouch, though, still has a lot of units in his army.
Feels like the Pokemon versus a billion lions debate. Like we say whatever we want about Artist's position, then we say, but Vouch has a lot of archers.
He does
A
have a lot
billion
of
archers
lions.
is a lot of archers.
He's got a lot of lions. And
I mean, once the giant got melted there, like, what's Artist gonna do at this point? Make another giant?
yeah.
We remember how the first one went.
What is this, like a bad movie and
The
its
difference is,
sequel?
yeah,
Is this like a bad movie
Yeah, Vouch
and
has
sequel?
his. Yeah, Vouch's got the killer monument too now. He can pick up his own giant as soon as he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Artist gonna look at
I
getting another giant here.
There we go. The sequel.
Hopefully the sequel does better at the box office than the first giant, which kind of got
I
shredded
think
by
it's
the
gonna
critics.
bomb.
The critics in this case being medieval archers.
The lions.
Yeah. I didn't know lions could show up to a movie theater, but here we are.
They actually got it, sent to them for review purposes.
Right. Perhaps it was not the lions that were endangered, but the movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can put it like this. What we're watching right now is not cinema.
I think we're watching a bloodbath. This would go on planet Earth. If those are lions, I
To
would
go
say.
on World Star or Live Leak. Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and pick up a giant on
Yeah,
his
easy giant for
capital.
Vouch.
Got
Honestly,
like mathematics for another one.
I wouldn't have hated getting the level 4 upgrade, buying a unit first, and then making the giant either. But he, as we said, it's going to be hard for him to do anything wrong in this position. He's got a
Much more
line,
than not hating it, I would love that. I would love to see that.
but I think Artist is going to be... Yeah, Artist is
Yeah,
going
the
to be
sequel
done.
didn't even have an opening weekend before it got
I think
pulled
the
from
sequel went
theaters.
straight to
Streaming.
Yeah, straight to streaming. And
Womp
Artist is
womp.
buried.
Can anyone join the tournament? Yes, anyone is allowed to. You just have to be on the Discord server. The links to the Discord server are always in the description. Every one of our videos. You got Leonordi. He just that one's on like turn 5. Do you have an earlier one? Pugs just getting started.
All right, hold on. Let me go over there.
I haven't heard the stream yet.
Okay.
My
Okay, who
bad.
else is playing? Zeldor is just getting started.
Are we waiting for Pugs or what's the story? I have the waiting for game up right now.
You go. Yeah. I only just finished my game. That's all.
All right, so we're gonna be looking for another game. All right.
We're off to the races. They've got, their elephants. Not elephants, those are giraffes. Whoops. They've got their strange giraffe horse hybrids.
Let's
What
check
do
what's
Zabasi
on
rider?
this game.
What animal is it that Zabasi riders use to ride around the map?
You can make a
Giraffes
name for
are
it.
taller. I think there already is a name for it, and the people who frequent the wiki might be upset with me if I don't get it right. And those people are, well, mean and powerful.
So
seeing
you're saying you can't
very
do anything
interesting
about
stuff.
it.
I'm saying I'm powerless in the face of it all.
So we have kind of I don't want to say a desperate situation, but Rush has certainly got the advantage here. Nice city setup.
Remember, Rush did call himself the #1 game thrower in his name. He's named himself that. He chose that himself. This is not forced upon him.
I hope he doesn't live up to that name because I do want an interesting game for us here.
Yeah, and by all accounts, other than his name, he does seem to have every advantage here. His cities are so tight and compact. He's like all of them are targeting this one city in the center of the map that Zeldor has. the one that's difficult for him to defend. And Zeldor's capital is also really difficult for him to defend. Very isolated from all his other stuff. Cut off from the rest of the map. Right next to his opponent's city, whereas Rush's got a little buffer between his capital and all the other cities.
Zeldor's gonna play for this rider kill. Unfortunately, that rider, if he does use it to kill it, will be trapped. There's nowhere to run.
He needed to get one of his riders killed because otherwise we would see the rider get torn apart. Not rider get torn apart, but his capital would get sieged.
His capital might still get sieged here. Oh no, okay, he trains a warrior.
Yeah, he sees it. He sees it.
Rush, extremely
Do
aggressive play
not
here.
do not step on that village. Yeah, so there's possibilities for like sieging or something. You just take the easy kills at this point. Build up your units. Just build up your advantage.
Steps on the village.
All right, he's gonna step on the village. I changed my mind. This is awesome. Yeah, he was really hoping to see like a rider there, a capital siege he could get, but he's gonna be fine with this. Take the kill on the rider.
Yeah, hitting the
Bring all
warrior
of his
here.
units. Yeah, bring units over to the west to help him take out that city.
Hitting the warrior here isn't even that bad because it's going to be at 6 HP. So it can be killed by a full health rider or warrior, which
On the next turn,
Yes.
as soon as it moves off.
yeah. Zeldor gonna want to pick up roads here. Try to apply some pressure.
Using all of his stars for roads and then also committing to that village in the west.
Yeah, it might work out for him though.
It's gonna work out for him though, yeah.
I mean, Zeldor is just a little poor at the moment. In the least
all he has to
condescending way
do-
possible.
Yeah, attack this warrior. Get ready to siege. And then, train some other actual units to, keep the attack going. He's got this really nice ruin in the south, which will get him a lighthouse there. He's got it, like, once he gets roads, once he gets that lighthouse in the south, a nice ruin wouldn't hurt, but he's got a easy, like, path to giant on his capital.
Yeah.
On his capital, I guess I should say.
So Rush has got to
But
be
he just
very
needs
careful.
to, yeah.
Does have a
Because he didn't train any units over in the west, and now he's getting that city completely surrounded if he wants to take it.
he does have a capital giant with roads and organization. Oh, potentially
He's getting
eyeing
aggressive.
the cap siege here.
He's got the 5 health riders, the only thing that can do it, and he could have used the 8 health rider to like those 2 riders in tandem. What? Okay, it's not gonna work, man. You needed
He's
2 more
spending
roads after that in order to push it in.
all of his stars
And
on
now you have no
roads.
units.
Does not produce any units this turn.
Or last turn. We got the 1 warrior last turn, I guess. Yeah, he's given up the west city. Zeldor's gonna get a couple of ruins, lighthouse, get his giant going. Like, all that aggression didn't actually... He's gonna get a pop ruin giant immediately, okay. And actually, not immediately. That warrior there is blocking the farm. Yeah, the farm. He still does have enough if he wants to get this lighthouse, Oregon giant. That's possible for him. He's gonna do it with hunting instead, alright. Solid. I don't imagine he's trying to tech into strategy or anything. Whereas archers are a possibility for later, so...
Yeah, a nice monument placement there as well. Being able to upgrade that city to level 4. The border growth looks good. The population growth looks good. We can say it all looks good, honestly. I mean, once he gets roads, he's going to be able to get a giant with hunting there, too, so...
Well, actually, I don't think it all looks good because There are about 40 pixels on Zeldor's screen.
Well, we have to sacrifice some things in the name of progress, and in Zeldor's case, those sacrifices were pixels. So,
Progress.
yeah. Progress towards winning this game.
Have I been streaming in too high definition?
Have you been streaming in too high definition?
That's my only question.
I think you've been streaming in just the right definition, and you've just sacrificed sanity instead of pixels. But regardless of Inno's sanity, it seems like Rush is living up to his name, unfortunately. Going from a winning position to completely lost in the space of a couple of turns. For those chess players out there, this is sort of like when you watch one of those Baka Mitai memes and the bar goes from 97% win for white to 100% win for black in a single move. Zeldor is going to continue to push into Rush's position here. And unfortunately, without that city in the west, Rush's path towards a giant is just expensive. He's going to need org, he's going to need road connections. And that's going to cost him quite a few stars. He's building up a little bit of an army, but Zeldor has the same size army, a city, and a giant up. So it's looking dire for Rush here, who's probably going to need a miracle to turn the game around at this point, but anything is possible. There is always the chance that Rush could go for a cap snipe. You know, I don't know if you see anything in this position for Rush to do, but I am feeling like Zeldor just has to play solidly. I'm sorry?
No. Resign!
And here we have my co-commentator calling for a resignation. Wants blood.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if I said that.
He's now gaslighting me.
No, I'm gaslighting everyone.
Right. Gaslighting the
Well, I mean,
stream
first
too.
off, it's called gas lamping. Second off, not even real, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Now, despite the fact that he hasn't hit the resign button, I'm feeling like he might do it next turn.
Arthur says, go Zeldor. Well, buddy, do I have good news for you?
Arthur is another Huskies player. Just rejoined the server after a long stint of, or a long break, I should say.
A typical Huskies players banding together.
Yep, still kind of making his way, learning the ropes. For context, where this is in jest because Arthur is well known in the community, famous for playing what was it, 20 season games
in one season.
Yeah.
This guy's exposing me. He's a Nova. He was a Nova a couple months ago, I'm pretty sure.
22 season games.
Yeah.
Arthur's correcting me. He wants me to understand the magnitude of his skill. Now, I won't get into how that season went, but he did play 22 season games.
So we're seeing Zeldor pick up a couple of nice, tasty sieges here.
Yeah, in
as
fact,
all the units advance in. The giant was possible for a rush here.
He doesn't have
just
stars.
with 9 stars in roads. But after these sieges, he doesn't have 9 stars in roads. He has 4 stars. Now, what have 4 stars ever been able to do? You might be thinking.
Get 2 warriors.
Is this Dragon Ball we're about to watch? is he Goku? Goku wins this low diff. So, Rush has it's all possible for him. He's going to unsiege his capital. He's going to get, oh, Killer Monument. Killer Monument. Oh, shoot. I was blind to the possibilities.
And
Now he gets the monument right.
he
Now
gets
what does he do
Park
with this
Enforcer.
giant? Oh, he can get, okay, he's got like 7 stars there. So as soon as he ditches that dead weight in the east, a couple turns later, he's gonna get his construction, and then he's gonna get a windmill, so he can get a second giant on his capital. Now Zeldor is gonna have more than double his city count, and also 2 giants of his own, with more coming. So
But
no, there's no but. There's no but.
oh, there's no
So
but
it's gonna be
anymore.
easy sweep,
Are
easy
we
sweep,
okay?
rush sweeps.
Yep. I was making sure we were in agreement there. Um, you were
The one
talking about
health rider
Goku,
is
and I
not gonna
thought
be
you were
able to
just
kill.
selling Rush a little short. I mean, he's clearly even more legendary.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if like some Polytopia noob like Goku could win, then
True.
well, Goku could beat me too, because we wouldn't even have to play a game. He'd just say like, you just have to like start charging a Kamehameha, and I'd be like, he wouldn't even have to be Goku. Just if anyone
Well, I mean, I can
started
think
charging a
of
Kamehameha, I'm not gonna stick around and find out if they could.
yeah, and I can
If
definitely
you
think
did
of
it against me,
if I did it against you.
yeah, I don't think you could, but am I gonna test it?
I don't have that kind of power. But I do have the power to predict who's going to win in this position, and I tell you what, yeah, Zeldor's going to win. I'm sorry. For all the people who are hoping Rush was going to win, it's not happening, guys. He's down 5
Rush does have the
cities.
ability. Rush does have the ability to well, if he convinces Zeldor that he's going to charge like a spirit bomb, like till it lock onto him.
We could see some intimidation tactics coming out of Rush here, threatening Zeldor in the chat. I don't think we'll see that though. I don't think that's allowed.
Is that against the rules? Yeah.
I think that is against the rules. I think psychological warfare is against the rules.
Why?
In which case, Zeldor has definitely broken the rules. This is terrifying. Look at all those
Isn't this
road
all for content
connections.
anyways? Isn't that funnier to like psychologically intimidate war crimes? Don't people just laugh at those usually on the internet?
People do usually laugh at them on the internet, except when it's a content creator, and then they get canceled. So I'm hoping we don't get canceled. And unfortunately for Rush, I think his chances of winning have actually been canceled.
Oh, he didn't even need windmills. He's got hunting.
He goes for hunting, gets another giant in his capital, but he is currently surrounded by units, abandons his capital with that giant.
Let's go watch Espark and Pugs, actually.
I'm going to let this game close out. I've got for Zeldor, who's going to focus on whittling down this giant. Rush should resign here. Yeah, I think it's all but game over. So I will move over to Espark's game.
Trying to dodge in the last game.
All right, how are we looking over
To my
here?
eyes, it seems one-sided. seems that Pugs was able to launch an attack onto Espark's city in the southeast corner of this game. Espark does have a population ruin, and against Pugs' army of riders, getting a giant would be very nice for. She does have all the resources that she needs, but just picking up farming and forestry and then getting all the stars for it does seem like it's going to be a while. And until the giant comes in, and even after it comes in, because it's going to take a few turns to get to a city. And against Quetzalcoatl defenders unsupported, no, I'm really not seeing anything here for Espark. I
I will
think
say
Pugs' attack is likely to win.
the new-ish Quetzali skin is pretty darn cool. I have not seen it in action very much, but I do like it.
Did they change the Quetzalcoatl skin?
No, I haven't seen it in action very much.
Well, guess why you haven't seen it in action very much.
Do people not like it?
This is true. It is the most hated.
Is it? Is it actually? Don't lie to me.
I have the data on this. Yeah, we did a poll.
Damn. And here I am saying I like it. Oh no, that's a big siege coming up for Pugs. Who can just push all the way to the
Civet
capital.
has a game going on. Yeah, it's kind of caused Espark to resign here.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a blitz of games. Let's keep moving here. Civet currently streaming.
All right, so seems like it's a 4-city game where Astria just pushed out 2 giants on his capital, as well as, took all the other cities on the map. Maybe Civet can block to, keep the city here. But Astria needs to take the city. Oh my, he's got a veteran swordsman right by Civet's capital too. This is... So we can get border growth here to get his own giant in a couple more turns.
Yeah,
this is brutal. It's turn 10.
This is rough.
Vouch will say hi to everyone.
Say hi to the stream, Vouch.
So
yeah!
Seems to be a difficult position for Civet here.
Yeah. What a strange map, too. Not a single village close to either player's capital. But it doesn't matter. Astria just denying Civet anything substantial in this game, marching those 2 giants towards the capital.
I think he's got to pick up that one farm right now by his windmill. Yeah, the giant's going to step on it.
And now it's...
it's delaying his giant by another turn.
No. It's delaying his giant by 2 turns. Because Astria can just march the second giant onto that farm the turn afterwards.
He doesn't need the farm there.
Well, I guess
the 2
he
in the
can
east and
get
the
12
fruit.
stars with the... But Astria could also...
Yeah, because he's 1 star short.
Astria could make it even harder. He could march his swordsman onto the other farm. Never mind. Chooses not to do that. But could have tried to block.
Well,
make it pretty much impossible.
Also, what would have to do is just make a farm next turn.
Yeah.
Before the swordsman steps on.
Civet is going to be able to get a giant here. A little more expensive than he would have wanted it to be, but it's happening.
I mean, even if he gets a giant, I don't know, what I'm even saying. Or, why I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. Use your eyes. Wake up, people.
This is another game that's about to end that we just joined.
Well, this is good because it means when Pugs plays his next game,
we're going to be right there. In on the action.
From the beginning.
Exactly.
I felt bad playing that game against Espark. It's like pushing an old lady down a flight of stairs. And then
Wow, what an interesting
Whoa.
choice of words to say in front of everyone. This is how you want to be remembered?
Pugs.
Interesting.
Yes.
Just saying, just saying.
I felt empathy. I felt empathy for the old lady, but I was still like pushing her down a flight of stairs.
Well, hold on. Did I tell you about what my job involves? Oh my god, a veteran warrior by the capital.
All
We're gonna bet
Civet
Warriors, Civet?
needs is 4 roads
just needs-
and a dream and Astria to train a rider and Astria to not have
My-
units on siege, and then he could win.
Well, all he has to do is walk his rider away from the city, like that. Yep, walk it
And
away
then
like that, and
disband-
then not
we
train
disband it.
anything. Disband all his other units.
Send the kitchen sink.
What?
Let that sink in.
That was vile.
I
Why
don't
did you
blame him.
resign? It was so winnable.
The capital was open, and he had a veteran warrior right there, but he probably didn't see it. So
It was a hard
Yeah,
siege.
facts.
In any case, we are now moving on. Looks like we
Mr.
That's-
Blueberry Cheesecakes pinged him.
So was that Civet versus Vouch? Wait, what? Wait. Oh, never mind. Someone already did the break. Wait, what?
Totally getting up there.
Is it just like gonna catch up, or what's the story?
Vouch's left our VC,
He
getting
hates us.
into a zen mode of concentration, ready to plan.
I mean, he's gonna lose anyway. He's away on Cats, so like, it's unwinnable already. Let's be honest.
We saw such a victory happen in the very last Bullet Grand Finals. By the way, check out that stream, Rats versus Yeti Peaks.
Yeti sweep, Yeti sweep, Yeti sweep. I love you, Yeti.
Yeti did just win the GMT bracket.
Yeah, I'm clear as well. I know. So, who old do you think he is?
I have no idea.
Like, that's like, can we just agree that that's not an actual player, right? Like, that's someone's old. Let's be honest.
You know, why does the like stream duration say like 119 out of 153?
That I actually have no clue about, brother.
Well, for the moment, we're just chilling. Once another match comes online, we can.
Well, Zeldor's playing someone, I think.
Is he?
Yeah,
Let's
he's
see.
streaming. Unless
No,
he's just
Zeldor
streaming.
versus Rush. And then.
oh, so he's just streaming. He's just streaming for no reason, and Rush is just sat in here in this VC and not playing his bullet game. You know, stall in the bracket. You love to see it.
Oh, Zeldor just beat Rush, so Rush is out of the bracket.
Zeldor's versing Calde right now. G33 Calde.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
Oh, so when I said that, he was playing, and he goes,
They're getting into it. But it looks like that defender is going to be very useful here. Push for that East City. Both players getting riders, which... unconventional.
Yeah, it looks like Zeldor is going to be able to pick up the village in the west. And potentially the village in the east.
Cutting his opponent off from his opponent from everything? And I do mean that by isolating his weak units.
He's cooking.
Yeah. Just making it difficult for his opponent to do very much. Kind of constricting the space, getting the nice lighthouse, which is going to allow for...
Oh, he didn't
level 3
step on the
upgrade.
village. Oh. I mean, it's fine, you know, like, the rider is going to get climbing and then kick him off the village if he didn't kill there, but, you know. If the
That was
choice is
certainly
between the
smart.
ruin and the village...
That is remarkable.
Oh my god. He really wanted that last lighthouse, and
He really did, and didn't
he'll have to
quite
live
get it.
without it. Yeah, I mean, if he got it, he would have had a giant right now.
Yep. So it was eyeing that giant. Unfortunately, his stream quality is not amazing, but we can fight through the pixels.
Wait, is that Civet and Vouch playing in higher quality in a game that's much less likely to be decided that we can watch from turn 0?
That's what it sounds like.
And these two are going to be playing IMO. Just kidding. They're playing Quetzali like everyone else. Sorry if my harmless prank has, you know, tricked you such. Vouch's got some pretty solid resources. When I say pretty solid, I mean worse resources than his Civet.
In both
We'll
of them.
have tons of fruits, but
Ooh. Looks like Civet is going to be able to pick up that central city.
No, he's not.
no.
Oh, it was that village. Never mind.
No,
Gets denied the central city by Vouch.
Isn't this just every quest bullet though? Someone walks into second first with a defender and then wins.
We
No.
have seen a lot of comebacks from these types of positions. So it's going to depend on how well Civet can play this. But also, it looks like Civet's struggling to find villages, so that's also going to make it pretty tricky for him to do anything here. Deciding whether or not to
You
get an
gonna go
explorer.
risk it all? No, he's gonna go for the workshop.
Workshop is definitely the
Yeah,
right call.
Civet will be able to push like far to the west. There are some other villages over there for his units to get. Just because of where they are right now, he's gonna keep pushing and pick them before Vouchful can.
I like this explorer.
His big problem is they're so far away from his capital. It's hard for him to coordinate his villages.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Vouch just has 3 nice cities all next to each other. He can start training units.
And not just 3 nice cities, but like, you know, villages he's already captured at this point.
Yeah.
Villages already giving him income
I
that he's
expect
already
riding
upgraded.
from Vouch here to try to end the game quickly.
Mine's like
Hunting,
really...
riding, both fine. This is another case of he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. If Civet manages to stall out this game long enough, those 2 cities in the west could become important. But Vouch is just continuing to grow his economy. I mean, he's got double the stars per turn of Civet. A little more than that now, actually.
So, he's
So
gonna pump up a bunch of units.
could
Is this just gonna get that
go for
lighthouse
the
in the east?
warrior rush. Bear in mind, Quetzali can make walled defenders quite easily. Civet going to opt for the resources, not getting a wall is not...
His capital is very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Vouchful, he's gonna get like, you know, all his cities upgraded here, producing like as many stars are as convenient for him to upgrade with. But what does he do
Vouch-
after this?
Yeah.
He's just got to choose some unit. Like warriors are probably not going to be enough. By the time his warriors are, getting a siege on his opponent's capital, like a giant's coming in. So he's got to figure out something to do. Like if he can go into cloaks, like just warriors to attack him, pressure him to get a giant, then he cloaks him.
Cloaks would be
He's
probably
got
pretty good here. Civet now can catch up economically, though. Maybe try to get a few lighthouses. I would love to see an explorer here from Civet. There it is. Alright. And now... How's that?
It's black.
There's a delay, but like it should be up and running now.
We are certainly back, and we love you all. Oh my goodness. Is that a Quetzali game I see on screen?
It is a
Hello,
Quetzali
everyone.
game.
Yay!
And look.
I see it.
Civet has stabilized. Managing to get those warriors down. Keeping the pressure off. I changed the bit rate, so hopefully OBS won't crash again. And we are certainly going to see maybe a little bit of a longer game than we initially expected.
Absolutely. Vouch still has all of his cities working together for him. Civit's they're gonna take some ruins from each other. The thing is, we're seeing two different approaches to picking up a giant. One of border growth on Vouch's capital, and the other of population growth, which is gonna get Civet his giant up faster. After this, though, we're seeing there's really nowhere else for Civet's giant to go, other than pushing straight into Vouch's city. Vouch just has to be able to defend there, and there's no better tribe to defend from a giant with than Quetzali. Vouch can get his own giant.
The nerd
Is
in me
Park of
wants to say
Fortune.
that Hoodrick can also defend very well against giants, but...
Oh... No, yeah. Absolutely. But either way, Vouch is in a very solid position to defend from.
Yeah.
So it's going to get another giant down there. That's another target for Vouch that he needs to defend, though.
Nice population.
Very solid start. Keep all his stars. Okay. Yeah, just a wall in that middle city. He should be fine. He's going to go ahead and pick up another lighthouse along with this ruin in the south. For a very cheap capital giant.
You can actually double giant this time. You can double giant this time.
No, absolutely. Absolutely no reason for him to give up his Park of Fortune for a second giant there. The second giant's gonna come later. Like very cheaply for him. Vouchful, don't do it. Oh my god.
Yes!
So he's given up access to an easy wall in the middle city. That's fine. He just needs hunting or something for that. But more importantly than that, how is he going to get his giant on his city to the northeast of the map?
He doesn't
without that monument.
He doesn't want it.
The question is why? Because getting that city a giant is an extra star per turn ahead of his capital, and it's also in a much better spot for him. Plus, he already had two giants, the population for two giants on his capital without the Park of Fortune. Which is just my explanation for why I'm not cheering for this.
Star Ruin from Civet here. It's going to allow him to pick
Very
up
solid
archery.
for him.
You love to see it.
His cities are so cordoned off from everything. He really only has one place he can train archers from.
Yeah, but those forest defense bonuses are actually quite nice here.
Absolutely.
All of his units on forests.
He's the one pushing right now. He made his giants first. Vouch is going to be the one defending, and archers are a great way to put some gas on the fire.
Another swordsman for Vouch. It's actually pretty important. Can help him whittle down Civet's giant in the south. Vouch might eye something like diplomacy or smithery here. Because Civet's cities are so spaced apart, diplomacy is a great option. It's hard for Civet to defend against the daggers when he has such a lack of support units. What do you think Civet's path towards victory is here? If there is one.
He's got to push with his giants, everything he has, and take a city from Vouchel. If he can't take a city, Vouchel just defends, pushes back, wins.
And for Vouch, you think Cloaks is the play here?
Vouchel can do whatever he wants. Get his giants, get archers for himself, cloaks. Just has to pick something to attack with. Or he has to defend. Like a wall on that one city. Some way that he can defend from this giant up in the northeast. Then he just has to pick some way to counterattack. Like archers are fine, using with them in tandem with his own giants. Cloaks are fine.
I would like to see roads from Civet here. Ooh, leaves the giant on the city. I'm not a huge fan of that. I would have liked to see him play a little bit more aggressively. Try to make something happen. Again, trading away units. Going for this defender siege. It's going to force Vouch to maybe... I actually really like this from Civet. He's forcing Vouch to choose. Do I kill this defender with my giant and leave it away from the city in the northeast and potentially let Civet siege with his giant? Or do I try another approach? Civet's putting a lot of pressure here. That's an excellent play. A great diversion. I think Vouch realizes the predicament here. Even if he trains a defender there, which he can't, it's just going to die to the archer. And that means Vouch is giving up the northeast city. Civet's attack is working. Going for diplomacy on Vouch's side. He's going to try to train a cloak in capital. Civet cannot see this cloak, though if he's watching score would know that Vouch picked up a tier 3 technology, right? That 300 score increase. So as long as Civet sieges here with the giant, he will be able to take that city, at least temporarily. Oh my, oh wow. Oh wow. He left open the cap siege. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This
What does
game
he
turned
have to
itself
do about
around
it now?
immediately. The game's over. Well played to Civet on that diversion. You have any more commentary you want to offer?
No. Not after that, no.
You feeling like maybe there's a little bit of throw?
Okay, I didn't see that.
Maybe. A
It's
little
what I
bit.
want to say.
Let's see what the viewers are having to say about that.
Astria wins. Oh, Civet. Civet won that one.
Mhm.
Yes.
It was a wild game, absolutely crazy game. Definitely worth looking back on.
Did Pugs play Leandrini? Looks like maybe VC4. Pugs, did you play Leandrini?
No, not yet.
Leonardi?
No, I'm
No,
setting it up now.
Okay.
Civet
Yeah.
just versus Vouch.
We're just waiting on the
Oh,
next
Civet
match.
played Vouch?
Yeah, that was round 4. Civet's got to verse
Yeah.
Zeldor now in round 5.
Oh, I see. I got it wrong. Thank you.
No, I should join JC4. That's already.
Oh, Pugs, you beat Pony?
Pugs beat me.
He did beat you. Which I think that was the knockout game too, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's all good.
Well, it looks like Liordny versus Pugs is starting up. So
Wait.
Wait.
Who's the wait. Somebody just moved them around. They put I like Pugs versus Civet and Zeldor versus
Wait, that's
Lenordi.
wrong. That's not wrong, right?
Somebody
Oh,
just switched it. Why?
Well, Pugs and
No.
Lenordi are playing right now, so they
It
better
was
solve
supposed to
that
be
fast.
Pugs and Lenordi. Yeah.
That's actually the other way. It's fine.
Here we have an IMO game. Pugs versus Lenordi. Lenordi in the east corner versus Pugs. Looks like directors are calling out this match. They are not supposed to play each other. Uh-oh. Continuing to not close the game despite the directors mentioning that this game is not correct. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. They're going to continue playing on, at least until directors say otherwise. Nice village setup for Lenordny. But Pugs in the south is going to have access to a few more cities if he can get his warriors going that way. He's got a nice population growth or border growth in the capital with those fruit. Great explorer for Lenordny. Wow, and gets the lighthouse too. That is an impressively good explorer. Can now drop the altar of peace. Looking at those sawmill spots. He's gonna put it in position to get another workshop. Alright, they may end up restarting here. Lenor is continuing to hit these warriors, despite them trading poorly into the defense bonus. Ooh, looks like we have Vouch. You're in this VC, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to restart, or are they going to just keep playing it out?
I'm hoping they restart.
What?
Is what I would say. I'm hoping that they restart, but I'm waiting for Espark to make the call. But I'm thinking they restart.
Well, if they restart, that's going to benefit Lenor a little bit, who's down on units and is starting to lose his city advantage. But Pugs building up a nice veteran warrior. Lenor going for archers.
Okay, Espark is saying that we're gonna do a restart.
But if Civet and Zeldor are also playing, then it'd probably be more convenient for the match to just continue, considering how it's already on turn 7. Nice play here from Pugs, being able to capture the village and then opens up a slot to train a unit in his capital. Lenor recognizing that Pugs has this 2 out of 3 kills warrior, choosing instead to just leave the city open, not let him siege with a veteran. Very nice play. Vouch,
What's up, Chris?
do you want to commentate this?
Sure, let's see what's going on. Looks like... But definitely looks like Pugs is a much more beneficial position. He grabs... It's both in 3-3 right now, but it looks like Pugs will grab a 4th village soon, and has actually managed to establish a archer line, whereas for Lenor, his cities just makes it such that he doesn't really have a backline city to build up archers from. It just makes it a situation in which his archers just gets constantly picked off.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story of this game so far. He had a couple turns where he wasn't training a lot of units, and he made some really aggressive plays, lost a few warriors. Pugs is upset. Lenorni's gonna get this really nice veteran archer here.
Pugs definitely overextended a little bit there with moving his archers all the way forward.
Yeah.
It
Gets
definitely
punished for
is
it.
still close.
Yeah, but if Pugs picks up this village in the west, then he's just going to be able to produce more units and eventually overwhelm Lenordny, which we're seeing a little bit of already. Lenordny going for his first giant in the North City. Perhaps wanting to look at dropping the monument in the South City and getting a second giant, or in
Then
capital.
again, I'm not sure how much a giant would actually benefit Lenor here. He does stabilize his position, but the unit disadvantage still is on his side.
Yeah, he's gonna struggle with the unit disadvantage.
He does get the killer monument.
Not quite. He's one off.
Yeah, one off. And he maintains his unit production, which is great.
Yep. Lenordny continuing to play from behind here in terms of units. Is going to need more than just a giant to win this game. Probably will need multiple giants and then a back line.
Mm.
Looks like he's going to try to pump out the first giant of the game here on turn 12. Bear in mind, Pugs has a very easy giant with mining. So
I can understand him opting to just maintain his unit lead. And the giant really can't do anything. Not for either side right now, realistically.
yes, I think he should have tried to keep producing more units, and choosing not to do so was a mistake. But he has another giant next turn. So Pugs is going to need to answer with a giant of his own, which I think he'll be able to do. He's got the killer monument. He can afford mining in a couple of turns. Going to get the giant with organization and the monument, and that's going to give him another monument to place down. Chains that into an explorer here, looking for that lighthouse in the corner. That is going to be 3 out of the 4 lighthouses. Just needs to walk one of his units backwards to pick up the last one. And he can train a full suite of units this turn. Great stuff from Pugs. Yeah, and that giant's just gonna be staring down the south.
Firing squad of archers, it's just not much that can be done.
Yeah.
And given that Pugs just has full vision right now, it seems challenging on what Lenor could do to get out of this. Although I will be making fun of Pugs for letting Lenor get a vet archer just now.
Yeah, I think the game is just about over. Pugs just needs to march his giant in. Solidify here. Not sure I would have killed that unit, but
I mean, at this
He's
level
gonna
of
kill them all
advantage, does it
eventually.
really matter? Is the
Yeah.
question.
well, we'll see. I think he has enough archers to deal with this giant, but he could miscalculate. It is always possible. And Lenordny can get a second giant in his capital with the monument, so I expect to see that from him next turn. There's the killer monument for Lenordny. Just passing the turn. So many stars. He's got 2 monuments too. And Pugs is just going to be tearing through Lenordny's army, which is all but gone at this point. One unit remaining besides the giant.
This reminds me of a certain Hoodrick game from earlier in this stream.
Indeed it does.
Vouch, were you there for that game?
Which game?
There was this one Hoodrick game where one of the players had like just a ton of archers. Like the other guy got a giant before him, but the archers just like tore that giant apart. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like me against artists? Because that sounds like our game.
Well, yeah.
But
So
it
were
put
you
more
there
on
for
me.
that?
Like I was playing that game.
What?
I like okay, look. Honestly, Hoodrick games, they all end up like that. Who knows which game you're talking about? Like you're saying it
Maybe
like
they
it was
got
a
maybe they got confused and thought they were playing Hoodrick in this IMO game. Is what you're saying?
yeah. It could be that game.
They just really wanted to play Hoodrick, and because they didn't get a chance to play Hoodrick, they both agreed they would do Hoodrick strats. But yeah, I mean, Pugs is sort of herding that giant into the corner, and it's going to get picked off in a turn or two. Lenordny has saved these stars, looking at maybe mathematics here. He's thinking carefully about what tech to choose. I'm not sure there's anything that will just get him out of this situation. Climbing goes for smithery. That was not what I was expecting. And unfortunately,
Mining does get him a giant.
Oh
yeah, this
yeah.
is the giant push into.
He's gonna clear and siege.
There it is.
That's wild.
And there it is.
Is it over?
Lenordny resigns.
Over. There we go.
Well played to Pugs. That push at the end was very nice. I was hoping he would try to clear for his veteran archer to walk in, but well played.
Well played. Pugs
That
makes
giant,
a
that
deep
giant
run
push.
to win, only for him to eventually lose the spawn and for him to cry about it in the Tempest server.
Is it January? I don't know.
Wait, let me fix the bracket. The bracket is so screwed up after that round.
So wait,
Zelda is
wait,
yeah.
who's crying in Tempest server? Who's
You when you lose next round by spawn.
I never lose.
Alright, we'll
Wait,
find
next
out
round. Let's go watch
how
Civet and
valid
Zelda.
that statement is in a minute.
Yes. So I play winner of this, right?
Yeah.
Yay! Fun time.
Archers versus Riders, and this giant is unopposed here.
Perspective, and it looks like Civet is in a good position here.
These archers are so easy to smack with all of these riders. The only thing
I
is
look at Zelda.
separated by a thin membrane of forests, mountains, and a giant.
I look at Zelda's stream and then I get really depressed all of a sudden.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
I feel like technology has advanced sufficiently that we shouldn't have to subject ourselves to that. But you know,
For real, I think if you have a bad stream, you should be like disqualified.
wait, don't you have enough directors in here to make that happen?
Huh?
Don't you have enough bullet directors in here to make that call?
Nah.
It's Nar. Nar.
He does go ahead and push all the roads in the world. Actually, let's just count roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys, and we know our multiplication really well here. So everyone, tell me really quick.
One, two.
So
three,
that is, more than 2 turns. That's about 2 turns of his income right now that he
Let him
spent on
cook.
roads.
Let him cook.
Not that the roads aren't doing anything for him, just pointing it out. They are expensive. Well, Zoro's capital is getting surrounded, but he's got some giants. He just needs to play defense a little bit.
Mm.
So
who do you
long
think
as he can avoid a siege here.
Who do you think is winning this?
Well, we're gonna see Civet. He can pull off a cap siege, but even a veteran doesn't survive. And then we have Zeldor, who has 3 giants against 1 and more cities pushing in. He is taking out these archers, but I'd say I'd have to, favor the one side. Both sides have play here.
Both of them, it's even city count, right? It's
No, it's 3 against 4.
But who is it? Civet can get this last lighthouse. Yeah. Monument.
He sieges, and what for? He sieges, and what for? The riders team up. Does he have enough? Can he kill them all? Yeah, no, actually the siege is looking pretty solid. And like, you know, if he had a veteran. I mean, Zeldor actually did give up training units those past couple of turns, like on that one city to the south, so the siege, because these archers will be able to not just kill the sieging rider, but a couple more after that. But if he is able to pull off a consecutive siege here, if there is some combination of attacks that they do, because it depends on both sides here. Like how Zeldor decides to unsiege, what units he decides to kill with his archers. How he decides to do it if he decides, you know, like what else to kill. Yeah, like killing that swordsman instead of the 6 health rider there with the veteran. That's more danger around his capital, so. It's all possible. So does he just go roads here, get his giant back, ensure that he's going to keep his capital? So right now, some of these units like that 2 health archer up there, feeling pretty vulnerable. Yeah, I think he's gonna have those 2 5 health archers that are in range. Oh. Yeah, I don't think the 5 4 and the 8. They just barely don't kill that anyway, so no consecutive siege in the first place. And I think with that, all of Zeldor's problems go away. I mean, not all of them. There's one, you know, giant problem there, but
Funny.
yeah, yuck it up. It was pretty funny. As long as he can defend from that, he's in a pretty solid position up a city. Not that it's, you know, completely over for Civet. Civet doesn't have anything. Not to say that. Civet does have his own giants going, and a lot of roads. Plus, way more units. He's been flooding the map. But I think Zeldor's defending days are about to be over.
You think Civet's in a stronger position?
I would
Civet has
say,
a city disadvantage.
yeah, I would
Who's
say
it?
Zeldor is in a bit of a stronger spot right now.
Oh, okay.
And bear in mind, this is a rematch.
Yeah, I was just thinking that these guys played in round 1. They weren't supposed to, but we kind of messed up. So we're just
It's okay.
letting them play it out.
It's a grudge match. Civet's got something to prove. He's got to beat Zeldor.
He's been training for this moment his entire life.
For the
He
last
had one of those like.
hour of the bullet tournament, he's been preparing.
You should have seen he was like doing weights before. He was like,
Oh yeah.
Zeldor
Training.
said the reason why he lost to Civet last time is he ran out of time and it picked like border expansion instead of population when he could have gotten a giant, and he was like just ran out of time,
Or
and
a
the
bard.
random, you know how it just randomly picks.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not so random for the level 4 upgrades because bots are hard coded to always pick border growth regardless of the difficulty they're set to.
Oh.
Are they?
They always pick border growth? Huh.
Like, play a game against some bots and see if they ever pick population growth. This is what I was told by the Great Leap. I'm not sure if that's changed since he told me, but it certainly
Huh.
was true at the time.
That's cool. I try to
Great Leap
avoid
knows a
playing
lot of
bot.
random facts, so
Great Leap knows the source code of Polytopia, so you know
Yeah, he has like
I
he-
trust
No,
Yeah,
he
the
doesn't.
exploit.
Not anymore.
he has the
We are not
exploits,
supposed to
so
know
he's
the
very-
source code of Polytopia, so he doesn't know the source code of Polytopia Vouchful.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did. My bad.
Sorry, he doesn't. He doesn't know the source
does-
code of
he
Polytopia.
doesn't
He
know
doesn't.
the
He knows nothing.
Ooh,
So as we
looks
can
like a
see,
siege in the west.
some absolute nonsense coming out from the Tempest players in this bracket.
Tempest
There-
Sweep. Wait, is this
There's
Tempest player?
not a Tempest play in this game that we're watching right now, actually.
Yeah, Bob. Lower your tone.
The statistics about the Tempest players in this bracket, out of the 16 players, how many were Tempest?
There wasn't 16 players.
How many were there, like 13?
There was 7 Tempest players, but
Oh, it is 16. Never mind, we got a lot of subs. I
but
didn't even
3
1,
Tempest
2,
players
3,
didn't show up.
4, 5, 6,
There was only 4.
7. Looks like 7 Tempest players.
Yeah, but like most of them
Yeah,
did show up, so it doesn't
But
matter.
3 no showed, so there's only 4.
So less of a Tempest sweep than originally predicted.
4 little Tempests.
I mean, Pugs is gonna win the bracket. So
Pugs, you know that if you lose, everyone will hate you forever. Just saying.
It's over.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, for real. So facts.
Civet's he's lost his
His stream just died. It's over.
Yeah, I think
Disqualified?
Civet's stream just died.
so he's pushing on the attack. The giant sieges
Yeah, but now we have to
and
watch
these
Zeldor
Rise are going to
stream,
team
like,
up
ooh.
to trying to block as many tiles as they can.
Zeldor has 1 square of fog in the south. It's so sad.
This is so sad. Like the one guy on Rainbow.
Yeah.
Google
Is that a capital siege? Is that a capital?
Is it gonna hold?
It's
I
very
can't see
hard
the
to-
health of the giant.
It's kind of
Doesn't
blurry.
hold
yeah.
anyway. It doesn't. Just. Well, he's thrown like 50 riders at that giant, so I'd assume it's not.
Oh, out of time.
we have 10 minutes left.
I don't think it's going to be 10 more minutes.
Oh? Wait, why is he not?
He's not attacking with
unsieging
the giant first, so
Oh.
I'm kind of worried if
gonna
that was the difference between unsieging and not.
Uh-oh.
He might
No,
be
I think,
fine
I
still.
think it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, Civet realized that was all you had.
Oh
All right,
my
congratulations to Zeldor then.
No, I have to
God. Well
play.
played, Zeldor.
Bro, whoever's updating the bracket, can you? I hate. Whoever updated the bracket before me, you're dead to me. I hope you know that. I stopped. I literally went to do it, and someone like speed did it before me.
Pugs, if you lose, I'm demoting you to Overcast. I just want to let you know that. No pressure though.
I'm there.
Alright, is the next stream starting up here?
Should be. Or
I
in
would
Drylands
say-
again.
So who's playing next round?
It's Pugs and
It's-
Zeldor, right?
Ah, that Pugs guy. He sounds really good at the game. That's crazy.
I don't know. I hear he yawns a lot.
No, it's not true.
He seems really sleep deprived. Every time I
He's
hear
like
him in a bullet, he's yawning or maybe just taking a nap.
To be fair, I didn't nearly missed on this bracket because I I went to. I was so tired during the other bracket. I just went to sleep halfway through it.
You don't have to get up before dawn, you know. It's okay.
I should ask the live chat if
Oh,
they
dude.
think Pugs should go to sleep.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Okay, we want
Some
to
of
hear
you
from the
take-
YouTube. Tell us, YouTube.
Do we think Pugs should go
The
to
time's
sleep?
better now, at least. Like, it's not 4 a.m. anymore, it's 5 a.m., so it's not quite as bad.
Yeah, because it's daylight savings.
A little bit of buffering on the stream, but looks like Vouchful in the chat saying that Pugs should go to sleep.
Oh,
Definitely a
this guy's
different
rat.
Vouchful than the one in Discord.
He wants
so.
my downfall. This guy, bro. He's the one who can't do shit with Tempest members. I swear they're all rats.
I think Vouch has got it right. He
Well,
said
Isn't Rats one of your... Rats used to be on Tempest. Is he still there? Or did he go back to Wildfire?
He's on Wildfire.
Oh, then not everyone on Tempest is Rats.
You're right. You're right. I hate this Vouch guy. Why does he say this? He's the one saying that I'm gonna win this bracket, and then he says I should not play the bracket? Question mark.
Tempest sleep.
wait, maybe
Tempest sleep.
maybe it's a hidden compliment because maybe Vouch is saying that you could win this bracket in your sleep.
Bracket while I'm asleep. Facts.
You can
Facts.
win it in your sleep. You don't even have to pay attention. Got it. You're so talented, Pugs. You can win it while you
I
sleep.
remember the time during season, I was literally like when I was about to go to sleep, I just started like.
How
dreaming
many
of my
have you
season game,
hosted?
and then I dreamt that like I posted one. That's why I said it. I remember dreaming that I accidentally left like that I got kicked, and that was the most horrifying dream to wake up from. Honestly, I was like, very depressed.
Dreams of getting kicked.
Alright, let me figure out.
Ooh.
Season
Right.
gets-
In my defense, I've kicked a lot of people, so like my days. So like it's a valid, it's a fear of mine because I can't even take breaks anymore because I'll just get insta kicked. Anyway, bye.
All right, who do we have? What match are we gonna watch? Is it Pugs
Oh,
v Zeldor?
there's only one match, which really is just Pugs and Zelda.
All right, let me get that up.
And I will once again unbiasedly support Pugs, who is playing Aquarian. And instead of looking at the score screen, he's revising what text he has, I guess, and looking at the tech tree.
Aquarion. Oh. Aquarion drylands, but actually flooded.
I like the flooded mechanic for Aquarion Drylands because riding used to be completely unusable for Aquarion,
Mm-hmm.
but now they can use it on Drylands, which is pretty nice.
But not on dry, like the filled in. It has to be the flooded, right?
Yeah, so for bullet
I like
matches
this decision
specifically.
by Pugs to go for hunting
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
with the
Hunting?
potential possibility of archery, which would be quite
We-
unconventional.
What do you
Because
mean
you have been with-
unconventional? What do
like,
you mean
That is
unconventional?
very
the new-
conventional.
No, as in on the new Aquarian, you kind of see a lot more of amphibians rather than archery
No.
because
It's
of how
always been archery.
it has always been archery in like the old Aquarian, but in the new one, the flooded tiles, they've been seeing a lot more riders.
It's true. I did win my
We shall
Aquarion match
see.
against Mercs with amphibians.
We shall
Ooh,
see.
excellent micro here. Going to be able to secure the center city. I like that a lot. Can maybe go archery, pre-capture of C2. Set himself up nicely to potentially also take Zeldor's second city away from him. I
Mm.
think he should hit here. Oh, he does. Please do. Yes, yes, yes. And this might just
And
be the game.
archery. Look at that.
I think this is the game, actually. I don't...
Yeah.
He's getting denied every city.
Yeah. Pugs has 3 cities. Zeldor just has the capital. He got writing, but
Yeah, there's Pugs taking the city away from Zeldor.
and getting
Getting a pair of
archers.
archers. Oh, that is
Yeah.
really rough. I think Zeldor could have sieged there. He's just gonna
Yeah,
resign.
looks like he's resigning. Oh
That-
wow, that was
That is
fast.
fast.
There it is. There it goes to show you the power of the central
Wow.
city. And Pugs taking advantage of archery.
Archer spam. I love Archer spam. Why are you saying GG for me, Vouch? You didn't play. What? This guy, what? I get told GG by Zeldor, and Vouch just runs in and says GG. What was the good game for you?
Vouch is like that friend that shows up to your sports game and is like dissing the other team while they're whenever his friend scores. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm
he'll
just-
go up to like a bot. He'll go up
I'm
to like
just-
a bot. He'll go up to
I'm-
like a match of mine. He can't stream.
Um,
DQ him. DQ him. DQ him. DQ him. DQ him. It's finals. He has to stream. Disqualify him now.
Espark, can you? Wait, where's Espark?
I want him DQ'd now.
Oh, I've never heard Pugs this forceful, except when he lost to me in Bullet that like a month ago.
Okay, that was actually me being like on 2 hours of sleep and coping a lot. My bad, gang. I didn't mean it.
But you remember how like actually, dude, you were so angry. Oh my god. But you're in finals.
Yeah,
have
but I'm
you
just
have
gonna
you won a
lose.
bracket? Have you won a bracket since joining
No.
PC? Ooh.
No, but I've been to finals like 3 times.
Ooh. Okay.
I haven't won.
So a lot on the line here for Pugs.
Yes.
Could get his first Bullet champion
Ah.
title.
Well, hang on, I gotta go advocate my case here for disqualifying Astria for not streaming. Hold on, let me cook.
Shut up, Pugs. You can't talk. Yeah, it's a conflict of interest. It's a democracy, but let's just make it for this one.
Well, it's not this the entire league though. We pretend it's democracy, but like really it's not.
And it's just Espark.
It's just Espark and who can talk the best. Literally, like, why do you think people support Ferris though? Because he can talk good, and nobody read. The issue is that nobody reads half. Right, I'm about to cook. Nobody reads half the shit leaders send. Right, it's like when Astria sends his like 5,000 word long fat rebalance or whatever. Nobody reads it, and people just take the word of like all the little rats that's going around and be like, oh yeah, I love fat reset. Fat reset's so good. I hate Oots, by the way. And so they all vote for Ferrixters. That's actually how it works. I would know I'm a leader, by the way. True story.
Well, some of us read the things that other people send. I'll
I
say that
don't.
much.
I've tried it, no, because I try to give my thoughts on things and then I get yelled at in Tempest leadership.
Astria's wondering how Pugs is in finals. I think the answer is
Skill.
skill ruins.
My ruins weren't even. What? My ruins, these last 2 things weren't even that good. Like in the. Were they good in the Cats game? I can't remember. But they definitely weren't good in the that good in the IMO game. Or I didn't think I got a single ruin in the IMO game. Or I didn't get one in the Aqua game.
Pug's getting so many star ruins that he forgets when he gets a star ruin now because it's just normal.
Did I get a star ruin in the IMO game?
No. I'm just messing with you.
Well,
You played well in the IMO game.
This guy. Wow, that's crazy. I guess we just have to. Is Inno in here right now so we can?
Okay, Astria is out of data. That is very awkward.
Yeah, that's skill issue. Why are you playing on your phone on data, bro? That's skill issue. Hello. Why do all the directors leave when we need to make an act? Like it's so messed up. So who wants to look at? Did I get a? Did I get a? What were my ruins in the cats game? So I definitely remember getting ruins. No, did I? No, I got. Yeah, what was my? Oh, I got a vet sword rune and that's it.
Chris, are you a bullet director?
He's not a director. He's a commentator.
I'm not technically a bullet director, but like if you need me to step
I
up
could
and
ask
do
to
it,
make you. I could ask to make you a director.
And then you could rule on like what to do.
I was a director for like 8 months.
I could probably get. Do you want to be director again? I could probably ask Espark to
If it's
re-promote
needed.
I
you.
mean,
It's not needed, but like it's preferred. Like for situations
What's
like this,
happening?
I'd rather have like we're arguing about what should happen because
Who
Astria is
else is in the chat?
refusing this. It's literally all
okay,
Tempest
the
members.
the problem is that it's like all Tempest people, and then it's a bit bullshit because it's all Tempest people and Pugs is in final, so we
Yeah,
don't want to make
yeah,
the
let
call.
me-
I'm Tempest.
Here, if you can make me a bullet director.
I can't. I could ask Espark. Do you want me to ask Espark if she can re-promote
Yeah, you
I'll
can ask
do it for
Espark.
you. At
Sorry guys, just going
Espark.
through some technical difficulties here. One of our players is dealing with some Wi-Fi problems and seems to be unable to stream. So until they are able to stream, we are just going to have to sit tight. And if they can't stream, then we're going to have to either find an alternative or go from there.
DQ, which it looks like might happen. I can play an exhibition match.
What might
against
happen here, right? Because we had a lower bracket, and you're coming out of the lower bracket, is we may just give you a win. So I kind of
Okay.
like that option, but we'll see.
Chris, you're in director's chat, by the way. Come in. Come
Yeah.
in. Welcome.
I'm here.
Welcome.
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 All right, Chris.
You're welcome. Chris, I mean you homies. I mean you chill. Like we're
Your thoughts?
best buds, right?
Okay. Now
You know,
now you
best
get to
buds is
direct
best
what
buds is strong,
occurs.
Pugs, but you've certainly redeemed yourself a little bit from last month. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
I'll give you
hold
got a little bit of karma points back. All right, that's my
Bro,
assessment.
I already got my karma, right? So this is how I do bullet, right? Is I get absolutely horrendous luck, and then I die in the first like 2 rounds which is what happened in GMT, and then I win every other bullet, and that's actually how it happens because I have the warm up bracket first. It's actually true.
Astria, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can because he's talking about it in bullet chat. Hi, Astria. Is it Astria or Astrea? Because I've heard people pronounce it
Both ways, I think. I don't think Astria's ever like. I don't know if he's ever clarified. Don't think he cares
Okay.
that much. Yeah. Okay, what do you think about because you can't stream, you forfeit one of the games because you're in the upper bracket, and it just is like a flat, like, okay. Alright, well, it's rough out here, guys.
It's rough.
My proposal, it's fine, give me 15 minutes.
What'd you say? Sorry. Okay, I'm reading some very schizo stuff in bullet stuff right now. I'm reading Sleep ES Park. I don't know what that means, but like they're cooking. Let them cook.
No, you
Nah,
see the
hold on.
you see the
Give me
live
15 minutes. Hold up. How long has it been? How long has it been? It's been 10 minutes. I want my buy win.
I agree with. So. Astria says, I'll find a solution.
I want my buy win though. It's been 10 minutes and he's not playing yet. He hasn't sent me anything, so I want my buy win.
I
he
would
big
I
already
would
Pugs?
rule that we
Has he beat Pugs? Not in this bracket, I think.
No, he
he
hasn't beaten me in his bracket.
But like as a concept, yes, I would say that this he didn't beat Pugs today. Okay.
so the complication here. Okay, Astria sent the game. Astria, if you can stream, or at least try to. I know you're on Wi-Fi, but you would get leniency if your stream. All right. Let's give Astria like 5 minutes here. I think that's fair. All right, looks like we're going to be able to get Astria streaming soon. Thank you for those who's stuck around. Best of luck to both players.
I didn't even play this guy in this bracket. He's yelling, bullying.
All right,
Miss
Pugs, you should
Hey, this
deafen.
Nah, I
Astria
want to hear the
deafened?
commentators. I want to hear the commentators.
Uh-huh.
Let me cheat, bro. What the hell?
How many times have you hosted Pugs?
I deafened him on accident.
No,
Let me
they
undeafen.
deafened me. No.
I want to hear how
Okay,
many you've had.
okay. Espark's asking how many times you hosted. Sorry, I deafened you.
Oh, once. I posted one.
What is Astria saying?
So I think
We can try to.
Astria's- So Pugs,
I'm pulling up the YouTube. I'm pulling up the YouTube stream on my phone right now. Hold
No,
up. I
don't
kid, I
do
kid.
that. Don't joke
joking.
about it. You're a director.
all right. I say I think it's okay if Astria hosts here. Hosting in Bullet it can be interpreted as a disadvantage, especially
is.
since we are
What do you mean?
doing.
I would argue that hosting is an advantage because then you get the double worry and it's very nice.
Well, it looks like we have Kiku.
Okay, no more Pugs here. Yeah.
So let's deafen both of the players.
Oh, I was doing it at the same time you were.
Oh, did you? We had the same
Okay.
idea.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh no, you did it. Okay, I'm not. Okay.
Perfect. Okay,
Okay.
good. I changed the bitrate and the stream seems to have been doing better so far. So that's good. Espark, do you want to co-commentate with me?
Sure. Watch the stream. Hey.
Alrighty. Just waiting for Pugs to accept the match.
Astria versus Pugs. And again, Astria is a very experienced player, former Bullet champion. Pugs, has he won a champion yet? He's come very close, I think.
He has been in the finals, I believe, 2 times.
And he has not won before.
No, so hunting for his first win here.
Let's see if this is going to be Pug's day to become a champion.
I think, however, the trouble is that Astria is coming out of the upper bracket. So Pugs is going to have to win 2 in a row against Astria.
Well, we saw it in the last bracket, right?
We did. We saw Yeti overcome those odds to beat Astria.
It can happen.
So we'll see if his teammate Pugs can do the same.
Why is he doing a glory game? That's the
Astria's,
wrong
I think,
side.
waiting for Pugs to accept the match.
Okay. Pugs
Because
start.
Pugs has not accepted the match. Okay, he's picked the game.
I'm watching Astria's stream right now.
Astria is currently playing another
Live
live
game.
Cool.
I think we should go do the bullet, but I'm not sure if we should just oh, he sees that the game's ready to start. He's gonna play his turn in this random live game against a poor unfortunate soul who happens to be against him.
You know, I saw plug to Justini Linguini's YouTube. I saw Justini play 2 live games at the same time, and he won both.
He actually played 4 live games at the same time more
recently.
I don't remember
Justini's
if he won
amazing.
all of them, but
Justini is amazing.
Yeah, we love Justini here. Big. And now Astria is playing 2 live games at the same time.
Cool. Awesome.
Let's see if he's able to beat Pugs while simultaneously playing as Illyrion.
Pugs is bemused. He's like, what is going on?
Yeah, Pugs is probably wondering what is taking...
He's debating.
Did you just join?
He's got to settle his debate real fast because he needs to play this Illyrion game.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Pugs has a lot of fruit. Let's just say, I'm guessing his first tech is going to be fruit.
Yeah, he's probably going to look at organization.
Yeah. I mean, he can upgrade and get 5 stars back just with the fruit and organization.
There's a farm west of his capital, that would be really good.
No. The Illyrion game isn't on a tiny map. The Kiku one is. If both games are happening at the same time, my advice to Astria would be prioritize the Kiku one. You're not going to struggle with the timer on the bigger map. But he's taking the opposite. He doesn't care.
Pugs.
Okay, Astria's... Yeah, they're going to do some fighting over this middle city now.
Yep. I don't like that attack order a whole lot from Pugs. Now his 5 HP warrior is undefended.
He's going to get riding? No. Really?
Oh no, don't pull, no.
He's getting riding? Wow.
Kind of like Astria's, a boxer, but he's like, tied one hand to his belt.
Astria is known to meme games before. I have seen him do this where he's like, I'm just going to play this game with only mind benders or whatever. Like, he just does crazy stuff. He like stunts like this.
He cares about us as a stream audience.
Yeah,
the aggressive warrior is doing something, but if Pugs wants to keep Astria off the village, he's not going to be able to go after the rider here. So Astria is still fine.
I like this bounce.
You know, bounce, yeah, nice bounce to the village.
And then good
Yeah,
picking
they
up the
trade with
vision.
each other.
But
Man, all his villages have so much fruit.
if Astria bounces properly here, it looks pretty risky for Pugs.
Where is he gonna bounce to?
He may just sit on the village, knowing that. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I think if he's on the village, Pugs kicks him off, bounces over to the northwest again. But yeah, he's gonna get smacked, and he still doesn't get the village. He just gives Pugs the village by not stepping on there.
finally,
And yep,
organization.
Espark, you were right.
Finally.
We're gonna see some nice sanctuaries from Astria here. I mean, not sorry, Kiku game, Kiku.
Kiku game, Kiku game, Kiku game.
Kiku.
Astria is currently cooking with those sanctuaries, though. However, in the Kiku
Gotta start
game,
moving.
not having as much fun.
Yeah. He hasn't been able to secure a second city. Pugs has. That's huge.
It is.
Yeah.
And Pugs is able to get an explorer, which is going to give him the vision that he needs to. Oh, he's using the PC glitch where you can see where the unit went after it moves into the fog.
No.
No.
All right, there's that explorer. Oh, no lighthouse.
He's gonna
Maybe
see
okay,
everything
south
about
lighthouse.
Astria's position. He's gonna get the most important lighthouse, because if he didn't get that one with an explorer, he's never getting it. So, yeah, Eye of God is in Pug's future here. It's very possible.
Astria playing with fire with this massive game.
You know, he's really captured my attention with that, though. I kind of like see him enter this Kiku game, and I just, you know, it's kind of like, what am I even watching?
Ooh, another explorer.
Another
Ooh.
lighthouse?
Yeah,
Cool.
this is actually
Oh,
Pugs can nearly get a
nice.
giant here.
Is he gonna stay there? Yeah, he can stay there and keep that village.
Yep, he can threaten to siege Astria as well. Take the village in the southeast. And Astria isn't able to, you know, plan what he's going to do against any of this, because he's decided the Illyrian game is more important.
Though the important question here is, what plan is there to create? How does one deal with this?
He got chivalry.
A single knight is all he needs, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Told you he memes games. He does this.
yeah, he was looking at, you know, using the stars he has, but after, you know, getting sieged over there, he doesn't even have enough stars for a knight next turn, so gonna go ahead and resign. Hopefully he still streams that Illyrian game, though, because...
Yeah, congratulations to Pugs.
Well, isn't that just game one?
Well played.
Or is that the...
Let's see.
Are these grand finals?
Yeah, they need to play again because Pugs came from the loser bracket.
Okay, they do need to play again. I think
Barter.
Astria might be taking
Is that
that
right?
15 minutes.
Wait, wasn't that
Wait,
supposed to be
I fucked up.
Vangir?
I fucked up.
Vouch.
I fucked up.
Language.
You can stop saying that, but...
Language.
Okay, wait. Okay, I messed up. I'm gonna make the call and say that it's gonna be Balder.
It was supposed to be Barter. The last one was
No.
supposed to be Vangir. What happened? Why'd they play Kiku?
No, because I was used to the tribes on the O1 where it was Kiku then Balder for finals. And so I misread it because it was the 16-player bracket instead of a 32-player bracket.
Yeah,
Well,
this was anyways.
Yeah, so they'll just play
Oh,
Balder. It's
brother.
fine.
They should play Barter.
Yeah.
That's what the bracket says.
But I'm actually quite invested in this Lyran game.
Do they know they're playing Barter?
Yeah, I told them.
Okay.
I wonder
One
if Pugs knows
more.
he's playing Illyrian.
And we're just waiting for Astria to accept the game
We can wait
invitation.
as long as we need to here.
Yeah,
Something
though,
much more
Pugs.
important at stake.
The Illyrian game.
We'll explore. He's playing against IMO, so I think he's favored with, because it's massive with those sanctuaries. Oh, he's deciding to accept instead of finishing his turn. Oh, geez. Oi. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about accepting. A little surprised he didn't pick Cymanti, but
You know, it is what it is. Do we allow Sim for bullet?
We do.
yeah.
Okay. I guess it's not horrible.
It is
Pugs
quite
is
horrible,
waiting.
actually.
Pugs may have gone AFK.
Astria's looking, where's the game? Now he's leaving the other live game. Getting prodded by other directors.
His team leader, in fact.
Maybe he fell asleep at the chair.
Well, if he falls asleep, it may pass 15 minutes, in which case Astria would win.
Oh, he's given an explanation for his absence. I'm not sharing with anyone, though. It's secret.
You know, that's piqued my curiosity, you know. Now you have to tell me.
Well, you can go to Bullet Chat if you want to know.
Oh, it's in bullet chat. Oh, you goober.
This is fine, though, because it gives us more time with that Illyrian game. I'm invested now. What's he going to do? Is he
Did
going to
leave
win?
that game?
No, Pug started. No. Oh, that was the game he left? Ah, no. No, he didn't. He left a different live game that he was starting that hadn't started yet.
Oh, I see why you weren't sharing that. Okay.
All right, there we go. We're going to see some spawns. Okay, both players spawn as barter. They both have units and resources,
And
as
that
well as capital cities.
and by process of deduction, we know that now both players are playing Polytopia. That being said, they actually have pretty much equivalent resources.
Yeah, Astria's mountains are more annoying than Pug's.
Yes.
But Pugs also has one more fruit. And Pugs has like a couple villages over like southeast of him, whereas Astria's probably he may even regret his decision from earlier. Pugs is sending that one warrior way off. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't want
doesn't
to.
go into the center city.
He knows. He knows that Astria is more than capable of stepping on there. Or like at least kicking him off. So we're gonna see arches from both players.
Great heads-up play from Pugs.
Which will be, necessary for both of them in this exchange. The only thing is, how much of an exchange is it?
Yep. Pugs is
Pugs,
currently
what
unit
am I?
capped, so he actually can't get a third unit if he wants to kick Astria off the city next turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
decides
gonna
to
give
go
up his city
all
in the
in.
east to try to fight for the one in the middle. And before we see Astria's response, we get to see him continuing to upgrade his cities. This might be the turn that he gets a dragon egg. It's a lot of really solid sanctuaries.
Yeah,
There we go. There it is. Right. Okay, back to the barter. Back to the barter. So he's going to kick Pugs off the center city, presumably. But he's going to need another archer if he wants to keep Pugs off that middle city. And that's kind of all it'll do for him. Just keep Pugs off the middle city. He won't be getting it himself.
But he's actually up a little bit of tempo here. Getting to move his archers first.
Yeah, advancing somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be another village like far to the southeast.
Yeah,
Maybe
this is
yeah,
great
push this
archer
other one
placement.
north and then west.
I think this stream's not working.
Wait, why? What's up?
Uh,
That's just the low bit rate.
okay. I don't see anything.
You don't see anything? Are you
Yeah, I
sure?
see stuff there.
Nothing's happening. It's like it's just really laggy. It's just really laggy.
Yeah, no, that's just bitrate buffering.
Okay.
How laggy is it?
So we're still seeing them selecting tribes right now on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
Astria is going to be able to push both of these archers onto different cities, as well as upgrade his capital to level 3 of forestry. It's going to need like org, mathematics, like a lighthouse, something, and probably border growth to get his giant. No, probably not border growth, just enough lighthouses. But definitely mathematics. Or Oregon, every lighthouse, something, some combination of things. He's got a path to upgrade to more. It won't be fast, but it is doable. We're gonna see an explorer from Pugs, I presume. Yeah. Very unfortunate explorer routing, but it does show off Astria's capital. But Pugs is gonna be on the back foot, playing down 2 cities against Astria's 3. What does Astria want to do now? He can buy cheap tax. He could buy okay, he's not gonna buy anything. He's just gonna go ahead and get some upgrades on his cities. Well, I should say city. Doesn't have the resources for an upgrade on the west one. Yeah, Pugs is gonna try to go ahead and dominate Astria over in the southeast. I'm sure next turn or this turn we're gonna see another unit over there. Yeah, if Astria tries to train a warrior, Pugs will siege him. No! He left the Illyrion game.
What? But that Illyrion game was so important.
He's focusing on the bullet game too much now.
No,
He
I
decided
really
the Illyrion was
cared.
just a distraction game.
I really was following that Illyrion game. Dang it.
He had like 40 stars per turn.
He had an egg in sanctuaries. Well, whatever. Astria decides not to train anything and avoids getting sieged. Maybe Pugs is going to use this rider for the... No, he just piles up more units. I'm not sure where he's routing to, but it'll go somewhere. Astria uncovers a ruin, steps on the other one in the west. Now it's time for organization, he decides. We're going to see an explorer here. It's going to also go in an unfortunate direction, but at least it means that Astria will not get an explorer ruin in the west. I'm Astria. I'm feeling pretty good about this position.
Yeah, he's got a really solid city set up. Got some ruins coming in.
Yeah, but Pug is going to push in, attack first. Probably a little overextended once Astria starts training some warriors on that east city. But he is getting a lot out of using his use of roads here. Yeah, go ahead, pick up a kill. And if he does that, his rider's definitely gone, but unless Astria is climbing, it's not all that bad for him. He did lose a lot of his units that he would like to be attacking with right now. So Astria has a solid position. He's up a city. He just got a population ruin. He's a big fan of that. He goes Border Growth, he can get a giant without any new techs. Might be a little expensive, but yeah, he's gonna go add Border Growth.